It's a tug of war, battling to keep my sanity. Say no more, say no more. I love you but I can't keep killing me. I look at myself, I wonder why you don't recognize who you traumatize me. Now what do I do? Pick up the pieces and go. I've adored the time I had living this fantasy. Now I'm looking for a way to better me, a remedy. I look at myself, wonder why you recognize who traumatized me. Now what do I do? Pick up the pieces and go.
When there's lightning, you know it always brings me down. 'Cause it's free and I see that it's me who's so standing far. I cry out for magic, I feel it dancing in light. It was cold, lost my hold in the shadows of night. No sign of the morning coming. You've been left on your own, like a rainbow in the dark. A rainbow in the dark. Do your demons, do they ever let you go? When you try, do they hide deep inside? Is it someone that you know? You're just a picture, you're an image caught in time. We're alive, you and I, we're words without a rhyme. No sign of the morning coming. You've been left on your own, like a rainbow in the dark. A rainbow in the dark. A rainbow in the dark. A rainbow in the dark.
'Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky full of stars. 'Cause you light up the path. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. 'Cause in a sky full of stars, I think I saw you. In the sky full of stars, I think I saw you. One, two, three, let's go. Lost so much before. I'm not afraid to carry on. I have since I was young. You hold your breath for too long. You gotta let out the pain. You're holding on to heartbreak, and it's taking you away. So open your eyes, open your heart. Don't look back, the past is gone. Look at the sky, look at the stars, reminding us who we are. This is your time and I know you're ready for it. This is your life and I know you're ready for it. You can't be scared to let me down, 'cause we're all sinners now. You can't be scared to hit the ground, 'cause where my strength was found. You hold your breath for too long. You gotta let out the pain. You're holding on to heartbreak, and you've got dreams to chase. So open your eyes, open your heart. Don't look back, the past is gone. Look at the sky, look at the stars, reminding us who we are.
feel so alive. I've never felt this way before. It must be you and I. It's got me thinking about us more. It's these bright lights that put me in the daze, and I can't stop but think about the way that you move around up and down on that stage. It's your future vibes. Bright lights that put me in a trance, so I feel like I can do it all. It's a good life that I really want. It's those future vibes. I got those future vibes.
streets a few months. I'm trying to pick myself up. I may be living alone, but I still believe in love. And although my flaws had dragged me down on the coldest night, I'm still kicking around. Then I saw you back before my time was shortened. No, throughout my life you called me a renegade. Oh, throughout my loves you said we could start again, but I'm a renegade of you now. But I'm a renegade of you. Renegade of you. But I'm a renegade of you. Throughout my life you called me a renegade, a renegade, a renegade, a rising with each beat of the music is bringing. We're flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night in. Welcome, my heart so full, I'm devoting myself to the night. There's no motive, we're just listening, we're existing. We stay when the music plays, the lights drop low and the people sway. Rising with each beat of the music is bringing. We're flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night in. Welcome, my heart so full, I'm devoting myself to the night. There's no motive, we're just listening, we're existing.
I'm getting older, and leaves will keep falling. 18 years already golden, like growing up is closer. So tell me how it feels like. This is just a riptide. Don't want to be broken, 'cause I still keep hoping that my future is not as bad as it seems. And I swear I will be patient, they told me. But I know that people always protect us. Somewhere back inside is me, just like a kid. Older, older, I feel I'm getting older, older. I feel I'm getting older, 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 older. I'm getting older, and leaves will keep falling. 18 years already golden, like growing up is closer. So tell me how it feels like. This is just a riptide. Don't want to be broken, 'cause I still keep hoping. Older, older, I feel I'm getting older, older. I feel I'm getting older, 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 older. Somewhere new, and I try to crack this iceberg open till it shatters through the ocean. I wanna make shockwaves, I wanna make shockwaves with you. Gonna move the ocean current till the waves flood what's been burning. I wanna make shockwaves, I wanna make shockwaves with you. And I know I'm only getting higher, till it feels like I can walk through fire. And I know I'm only getting higher, till it feels like I can walk through fire. it shatters through the ocean. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. Gotta move the ocean current till the waves flood what's been burning. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. Shockwaves with you. Shockwaves with you. Shockwaves with you. Shockwaves with you.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through? Shining through.
Ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
I can't go back to you, my friend. Don't even ask, don't play pretend.
You know you left me lonely, I could tell them the whole story. It may take a couple hours, I've got time, let's get to chat. How could I explain the situation? Man, it's so damn complicated. Where do I start, where do I end? I should go back to bed, I'm going back to all the basics. Teaching myself now how to erase it. It's like learning a whole new language, and I'm afraid, too scared to face it. I just want consistent clarity, but all my thoughts destroying me. Some peace of mind is all I need, give peace to all of my family. I can't go back to you, my friend. Don't even ask, don't play pretend. You think you are everything I need, but I gotta leave. But can't get through to me, it's not you, yeah, it's always me. I close my heart to you, you see it opens up for nobody. It's been so hard to fall asleep, the weather always makes my nose bleed. Makes my nose bleed. It's so hard to believe that one day I'll feel peace. I want control over my life, I want that driver's seat. Yeah, it's not you that I need, you push me down when I'm weak. You were never there for me, go pick up your keys and leave. I can't go back to you, my friend. Don't even ask, don't play pretend. You think you're everything I need, but I gotta can't go back to you, my friend. Don't even ask, don't play pretend. Cause you think you are everything I need, but I gotta leave.
Welcome to the dark side, where the wrong is right. You wanna see the dark side, where the moon is bright. Welcome to the dark side, and the dreams will come alive. You wanna see the dark side, and the demons rule the night. Welcome to the dark side, where the wrong is right and the dreams will come alive. You wanna see the dark side, where the moon is bright and the demons rule the night. Welcome to the dark side. Welcome to the dark side, where the wrong is right and the dreams will come alive. You wanna see the dark side, where the moon is bright and the demons rule the night. Welcome to the dark side.
bring the energy. Jump on the wave.
No, you
tracking you down. Dreams to day.